Two different. Hi, it says Roblox Shorts. Roblox Shorts. Is that your channel? Nothing. Everything is good. I'm grateful for life. I just finished posting. Oh, your video got deleted? I just finished posting a video. I was doing a shorts today, so that's why I'm a little bit dressed up. So I was like, let me just get on live. I'm already. Um. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Look at all my great hairs popping out. Yeah, I was just trying to wait on a few people. If anybody that I usually see on here, but not yet. So. Okay, so I just posted that. That's good. You know, forgot to edit some parts of it. Oh, the background is my son. Is actually not feeling great today, so he didn't go to school. He's watching TV. I ended up staying home today. Yes. So that's my husband's. Yeah. Yeah. He's had that since he was like, I don't know, like maybe 5 or 6. Oh yeah, he's not feeling well. He had a fever today, and then he's been sneezing, and I think it's the allergies. So I just usually keep him home, because you don't want to get other kids sick. So I gave him some vitamin C with honey, lemon, and everything. Yesterday he was not sleeping much because of the fever. So Like it was just impossible to wake him up this morning. So he's just trying to relax and try to get better before he gets. Hopefully, he can go tomorrow. Yeah, but the thing is, you do that, and then most of the time, a lot of the kids don't keep on. He's almost 9. A lot of them don't keep that mask on, and so it's just, and that's how he got sick because he said somebody was coughing around him, and he ended up, picking up whatever. So now he's, yeah, they don't keep the mask on. Kids are kind of tricky. I mean, how old are you? Yeah, but a lot of kids, yeah, they don't keep that mask on well, and it's just a mess. They forget about it, they take it off the ear. So it's hard. So that's why I rather just stay home with them. Oh, okay, so you're 14. Yeah, he's almost 9. So, hi. Aaliyah's in playing game. Hello. Oh, I'm in the US, but originally from Africa. What do you mean? So I finished doing a video. I was like, let me get on live and see who's on here. Who's gonna come on and America. America is interesting. When I came from my country, it looked like the red carpet was like everything was perfect. And then a couple years in, the reality hit that there's so much going on. And so for me, I felt like there was this loneliness that a lot of people have, and people are constantly on the go. They're constantly stressed out. And that was an adjustment. Coming from a place that where people took breaks to sit and eat and talk with each other, their neighbors, to having to constantly be on the go, working, going to school. It was so much. It was like wow. you know and we barely could even see my family members sometimes because we were all had different schedules running around. So America has so many opportunities. Oh, you're from the Philippines? Yeah, America is pretty cool. Like so many opportunities to make your life better. But there's other things that are just like, ooh, it's too much. The stress is just way. Why are you putting the cucumber stuff? Okay, so I'm gonna just block you because I don't like that stuff. I don't want to get harassed. That's not why I'm here. Okay? Married. KFC is just chicken. Um it kind of chicken, and some of them taste to me like Jollibee. I don't know, it's just a lot of chicken. I'm not a fan of KFC. So yeah, it's a lot of fast foods here. Um yeah, but I'm grateful. My family has been blessed in so many ways. So yes, I've tried. I've been tried. Because my mom used to work with a lot of Filipinos. They would bring like a potluck, so they would bring a lot of lumpias. They would bring a lot of the rice. And then there was some other stuff that I didn't try. There was this other dish. I forgot the name of it. I really forgot, but I did try some. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of Filipino food. Um, I think there's a Filipino macaroni, right? No, I haven't tried that. Okay. I like curry chicken, so that would be good then. Yeah, I haven't tried that, but okay. So just go to a restaurant, regular restaurant, just they'll have it. Okay. I want to try that. Oh, coconut. Okay, coconut rice are usually good, so I can only imagine. If coconut curry chicken. So it's thick and rich, huh? Hi, Universal Uno. There's somebody I know. You have to do it homemade to for it to taste better. Oh, okay. So the restaurants are not as good. I mean, I love to cook, so I could try that. Oh, okay. You said coconut chocolate flavor. Okay. Coke chocolate is always good. No, I'm not a fan of chocolate though, which is weird. I'm particular about what type of chocolate I eat. Very particular. Oh, yeah, I always have to have peanuts or cashews in my chocolate. It has to be a certain way. Like I can't. I'm not a fan of just eating plain chocolate. I has to have something in it. I like that crunch. You know. So I gotta have a crunch of something, and like an almond something. What is it called? Almond. Gosh, I can't even. No, I'm not going to any wedding. I was doing a video. I was already dressed up a halfway, so I decided to go live instead. I already cooked my son some soup. He was not feeling well. So I was like, let me go live for a little bit. Oh, you always eat it with ice cream. So you just break the pieces and put it in there? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I could see that. Um, yeah, that's cool. Um, is my phone like I tried cocoa chocolate from Saudi Arabia. I'm a fan of my chocolate. Actually, it's a milk. I'm not a fan of milky. Oh, you said milky flavor? Oh, I thought you said Milky Way. So I like what one of my favorite chocolate bars of all time is M&M's with peanuts. I ate that so much all through my 20s, early 30s. I ate so many M&Ms with peanuts. I don't even know. Like, I'll be getting the king size bag, and then I love Snickers. You guys see a pattern here. They have peanuts in them. And the Dubai chocolate I tried. I didn't like the Dubai chocolates. I don't know what that's. Anyway, so anything. Oh, Hershey's with almonds. Yes. You guys don't get me started on food. I'm I can talk about food all day. I eat a lot, as you can see. Kazakh chocolate is famous. Oh, okay. Kazakh. Is that how you say it? Kazaka? Kazakh? Kazaka? I love me some chocolate with something in it. I can't eat it plain. I feel like that's just too much. Like Kazakhstan, you know I have an accent, so Kazakhstan. Yeah, okay. Kazakh. Never mind. Kazakhstan. Kazakh. Well, I haven't tried too many of them. I just know that I'm a fan of the lumpia. Hi, Heather. Somebody remember from another live, right? You were on my live before. Kaz. Yeah. So for Filipino food, I don't really know. I haven't tried too many for me to say. But let me see if I can look them up. Let me see. Okay, Filipino food. Let's see what we have and what I've tried. So I have an older phone that I use and it's slow, so it takes me forever to look up anything. Ferrero Rocher. Oh my gosh, yes, those are so good. Oh, I'm so addicted to those. Yes, yeah, lumpia, yeah, and yeah, the egg rolls are good too. All right, so Filipino food. Here's the list. Let me see what I've tried. Wait, you guys have a torta too? Torta? Cause my husband is Mexican and they eat a lot of tortas too. Tortas. And then this pancet. Is it pancet or something like that? Oh, that chicken. It says this thing is popping up. It says a torta on it. Okay, that's weird. That's strange. Okay. Yeah, I said it here. What is that? What is black? Black dark. What is that supposed to mean? I don't understand. Black? Are you trying to say black? Like dark skin, or what are you trying to say? I don't understand. Woo-hoo. I love. I don't know if that's what you meant. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's what I just read. I think I've tried that. Yes. Oh, just fun. But I don't know what you said. Is it black dark? Black dark? Like dark skin? Or is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, I usually get a lot of Indian people on my live. A lot of Indian men. So I don't know. Is it what time is it in India? Maybe that's the thing. What time is it in India? A lot of people, my analytics say that in the US, a lot of people on when I look at my analytics, I see a lot of Indian people as my like my top three people that watch my videos. So it's very interesting. Um, so India time. What time is it there? Oh, it's 11:50. Oh, okay. So you guys are almost going to bed. We barely just it's 11:20 in California right now. So yeah. Yeah. So which is I thank you guys. I mean, that's awesome. That you guys a lot of Indian people watch me. So my and then my channel is oh, okay. So you are supposed to be in bed. What are you doing up? 11:49 here. Okay. Why are you up? That's weird. You can't sleep or that's funny. Hi Tanuj Mehta. Tanuj? Tanuj. See? Another Indian I assume. Another Indian person. Oh, okay. I'm great. How are you? Yeah, it says Indian time is about 11:50. So I actually had to cancel my plans because my son is not feeling well. So I stayed home today. Um, I just he's been sneezing a lot. I'm thinking it's allergies, and so he's picking up something. You know, that first week of school, a lot of kids tend to pick up germs, and then you start the thing all over. So for the next couple months, it's gonna be just constant something. Oh, okay. It's just like the amount of times kids get sick when they start school is crazy, especially when they're younger. Like when he started kindergarten, he was getting sick like almost nonstop. Yeah, he got it. He said that he was sitting by someone and somebody coughed and was sneezing. So a lot of parents sometimes bring kids to school even when they're sick, and then they get other people sick. And I try not to do that, you know. I know it's hard because people have to work, but sometimes it's just like, oh my gosh. And they don't keep the mask on. A lot of kids don't keep the mask on, so you can't even rely on that. So it's just a cycle, you know. We get sick, my husband gets sick, we pass it on to, you know, family members, and it just keeps going and going. For the next couple months, that's how it's going to be. It's fevers, coughs, diarrhea, stomach flus, and it's just like, oh my gosh. I have a feeling it was the person that probably sneezed and coughed. It was a random, yeah, probably like somebody that sat by him. Cause all he takes is that little sneeze or just that little, and hi, Caleb. I remember you. Yeah. So it's kind of like, man. So if you're a parent, you know when they're younger, like, yeah, I remember. Like, what tips? You were saying a mask at first, but a mask is not enough because kids don't keep them on. And also, you know, they a lot of the schools that the school that he goes to, I know they don't really wipe things down like that, so I can't even rely on that. All I have to try to tell him is to wash his hands when he's about to eat and all that, you know, to take a minute just to go. And you know, kids are not adults. Like, it's so I've just been at least, you know, once a week we'll take a vitamin C supplement, and you know, I try to do honey lemon and ginger and all that stuff to drink in once a week. But even that, it's gotten better. It used to be worse when he was in kindergarten, first grade. It was back to back, but now it's not as much. So um, I had elderberry, and you know, we try to keep oranges. But that's the thing. I am not there to see that. You know, all I can do is tell him, hey, you know, go wash your hands, especially if you guys are in the cafeteria, you guys are eating, and somebody does that, like, just go wash your hands. But you know, kids are just, it's hard with kids. Now, if it was an adult, at least they know, oh my gosh, somebody sneezed, let me run to the bathroom and go wash my hands. Or use my sanitizer and wipe it down, you know, wipe down the. But honestly, at the end of the day, it is impossible to try to keep yourself 100% covered. It's just, it's always going to be something. It is so hard. Hi, Alim and Anjum. Alim and Jum. Yeah, it's hard, guys. Parents know this. It's hard because it's a cycle. Then you get sick, taking care of them, and then you pass it on to other people. It's just a nonstop, never ending. So I always prepare myself when it starts. When they start school in August, I get myself. Tyson. Did I talk to you before? I remember that name. Yeah, but you tell them, like I tell my son, you know, sneeze into your something like that in the shirt, you know, the shoulder and all that, and he's like, yeah, I got, yeah, mom, but I'm not there to watch every single thing to make sure he's doing it. You know what I mean? So that's the hard part about it. Why did you say bro? That's what my kid calls me, bruh, and I'm just like, I'm your mom. I am your mother. I'm not bruh. You know, it just, oh. He goes from mom, mumsy, mom to bruh. Kids are funny though. Kids are so funny. Hi, Nelson Oliver. I remember you. Gen Z. Bruh, it's bruh. I'm like, no, I am your mom. And when I say it to him, he's like, Mom, what are you doing? So I'm not cool, I guess. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I guess I'm not cool. I'm not a cool mom. I'll do that with him. I'll be like, brah. It's so funny. I wasn't really supposed to be on live at this time, guys. Oh, thank you. You know what? Somebody told me they donated as well, but I couldn't find where to look it up to see if it's there. Somebody told me there was a $50 thing they gave me, and I couldn't find where it is. So I don't recommend that because I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know. Where is the money? Okay, somebody told me how to locate where the donations are because I went under the thing where it says something with like members, fans, or whatever, and I clicked there, and I couldn't see where the money is supposed to go when somebody donates to the channel, and I'm not in your you in my pocket. Okay, okay, guys, I'm gonna put my Cash App somewhere here. Okay, you guys support a mom. Okay, support this mom. Okay. Support this mama bear. Oh, you guys support all moms. Oh, that's nice. It is a hard job. I'm telling you guys. Like, if we were paid for the amount of stuff we do, nobody can have enough money for that because it's physical and mental. Like, but it's the best too. It keeps you alive. It keeps you busy. And so I wouldn't replace it. I always wanted to be a mom. I really enjoy it. Um, I like having like routines. I'm an early morning person, so waking up is not a problem for me. Uh, yes, you do. Yeah, you do. Especially daycare costs. I looked up daycare costs in the U.S. in California. Yeah, you were gonna be like, no, I'm not even having one because for one kid, like full time care, it's almost 1,400. And if you don't have vouchers or you don't have low income or whatever, you're paying almost 1,400 just for one kid. So if you have two or more, you are pretty much using your whole paychecks. Yeah, the moms really do. Moms don't get that credit. And I'm sure, like, my husband really appreciates me and he lets me know that. But a lot of people, he's at work. It is 11:30. He left at like 7 a.m. So I'm staying home with my son today because he's not feeling well. So yeah, so it is expensive, and I had to pretty much we decided that I was gonna stay home while he works so that we don't have to worry about that cost. We don't have a lot of family members that can help us out, so it was that, pretty much. Or when I'm looking for work now, and I have to be off by a certain time to get my son from school. So pretty much any job under before 2:45 or something at nighttime. That's the only way I can work because then there's nobody to pick him up. Can we see the window? We see out of the window of America. That's kind of hard because the area I live in is not the best. So, but I could I don't know. One day maybe I'll just show. What do you mean by the window? Like it's it's hard to show the window. That's kind of hard. Like what do you want to? And also I have to be careful because there's people that can track exactly where you live based on certain how things look. I had a guy that left me a comment on my shorts and he was like, yeah, he named exactly where I posted a video and that scared me. So now I'm really careful about what locations I'm at and layouts and all that. Like you really have to be safe. Really have to be safe because things are getting. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had a guy that I posted a video walking doing my little fashion video and he named exactly where I was and I asked him and he never answered because I was like, literally, how do you know where I'm at? And he never answered. Like he knew the city, he knew the place. And so that creeped me out. From now I try not to show certain parts of where I live. Even when I post things afterwards. I've left the location. Like you have to be extra careful on social media because now there's people that are just following people. They're tracking you in some way and they know they can piece together things and figure out exactly where you are. And so I'm just like, sometimes I just like, I mean, I chose to because I want to be on social media, but it's also a risk at the same time. And one of the things I try not to do is to show my son constantly. Also, I'm very protective about that. Like, very limited in how often I show him, how many pictures I post of him, because people are taking photos from online and doing whatever. Like with me, it's there. You know, I've been on social media since my 20s, and I'm now 40. So yeah, but this is the thing. It was actually not even just. It was so. I can't even say like, oh, it's like a park that he said. It was an exact location where I was at. You know what I mean? Like it was somewhere that it was just like this is creepy. You know, it's one thing to be like, oh, it's a park at blah blah blah, but he named like. And when I asked him like, how did you know where I lived? He didn't want to say. So I think it's somebody that has seen me somewhere that's following me or subscribed to me. No, it wasn't my home address, but it was very close to where I live. Yes, yes, it was close to where I live. And that really, from then a couple of years ago, it freaked me out because literally the person never answered. I said, how do you know where this was? And he never answered. And so I was like, that's kind of creepy because I asked him, how do you know? Like, and so I had to figure. And one time, this one was kind of funny. One time when I was in college, I was walking and this guy was like, oh, I saw that shirt. You wore it on YouTube. And um, I was like speechless, like creepy, because I'm like, you didn't say anything. It was weird, but I was single at the time, so I guess he was trying to kind of give me that, like trying to hit on me thing, I guess. And I was like, that's weird, you know? Yeah. So that's one thing. If you want to do social media, please find ways to be safe. Yeah, he was an older guy. I figured out because I think he had seen some of my videos and he was always commenting, right? At first, I was just like, "Oh, thank you, thanks for watching, blah 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 blah." And then one time he randomly said that, and then he hit me. I was like, "Oh, you must have been somebody that seen me somewhere," because that location, the way he named it, I was like, "Whoa," you know. So I was like, "This is," I freaked out, and I was like, "I, yeah." So I'm very mindful of everything. Like I turn off my location stuff for when I take pictures and all that because people follow that. If you don't turn that off on your phone, somebody can know where you took a picture. So even if you're saying, I took this picture today, it gives you all that details and somebody can know that you took that picture like last week, where you took it. Yeah, but I can only protect myself so much. And it's really at the end of the day, I'm just I hope I know God got me and God protects me because and also I try not to be super mean to people and kind of talk back, like kind of arguing with them and all that stuff. I limit what I say so that I'm not out there with grudges, because I don't want to be out there somewhere and somebody knows me and they're like, oh, you said that one thing to me on the comments or something and find me. Yeah, I try, I try to do certain things and I try to watch videos and what to do to be safe, especially when you're on social media, things that you can do to be safe. And it is hard to a certain point. Well, I wasn't walking around. I posted a video and I had gone to this place to do something. And the video I posted it like way later. So the person was like, "Oh, nice outfit, whatever, blah 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 blah." And he said, "Oh, this that I know that place, blah blah blah." And he named it, and I was like, "Oh, how do you know that place?" And he never responded. You know, so it just I don't know. Give me the because what's funny though, like when people start noticing you that you're on YouTube, it's kind of I don't know. At first, it threw me off. I'm like, wait, does that mean my videos are being seen? Because I was like, how did you? I don't know. I had one person tell me that they're like, I'll see you on YouTube, and I was like, what? That's weird. So I was like, am I like being seen way more? Because before I never heard that. So I was like, yeah, yeah, that's what I got from it because he never answered me when I asked him, how did you know where I was? That's not something you can Google. It's not a Google like you Google, oh, it's a famous park. It was a certain area that you have to live there to like literally know where it was. So that's when I was like, yeah, freaked me out. I mean, I've had stalkers. I had one of the top stalkers was virtual stalkers. When I was dating, I was on dating apps. I had so many stalkers, you know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, virtual stalking exists too. I literally had when I was on dating apps for many years. These guys that would constantly delete their accounts, recreate them to find me. So I would block them. They would create other accounts, try to find me, and they started getting aggressive. So I would be like cursing them out, whatever, and they would come back and do the same thing. Any app that I was on, I would find them. They would match with me. They would do all this stuff, and I was just like, literally, this is virtual stalking. And there's nothing that you could do with the dating apps. Like you literally report them. You try to write letters explaining that this person has been stalking you. This is the chats, the things they sent you, and they did nothing. And I was just like over it with the dating apps. Like the amount of harassment that I got it was out of control. You know, it was out of control. And the funniest thing is like I wasn't being inappropriate. Like I wasn't wearing like something like this. I never wore things like that. I was covered up. And so I just never understood the whole thing. Well, I don't know. They're probably watching me. They probably are, honestly, because that creeped me out. And that's how it was with the dating apps too. It was the same thing. It was just like constant like stalkers that would just I would block. They would create other accounts, different pictures, and message me again. And then we go back and forth. I would report, let people know. Like Snapchat also got that way with me. Some there was so many stalkers on Snapchat that I had to delete my whole account because I had this several guys that were just creating different accounts. I would report their account, delete everything, and they would come back. You know, I did. I tried to report them. They did nothing. And that's why I was pissed off with Snapchat. Literally, like, as somebody's harassing me, I'm showing you the things that they're saying to me. But no, I guess they try to keep everybody on the app. They don't care about people being harassed. Like, literally, they want you to be dealing with people regardless of if they're harassing you. So I was like, you know what, Snapchat, I'm done. Because that was one of the first times that I was so frustrated with the platform that I was like, you know what, I need to delete all my videos and just forget about it. I couldn't deal with it. No, it is not. It's not safe. It's not safe. It wasn't safe for me. Because the amount of times I reported guys harassing me on there and they did nothing. The receipts were always pending that they're working on. They would never did. Because even my exes, two of my exes showed up on my Snapchat stories constantly after I blocked them and I tried to report and all that and build like a little case of what they're doing. Nothing. They did nothing. So Snapchat for me was not safe. You couldn't just block somebody and move on. They would not let me block people. It got that bad. After what 5 years of being on Snapchat posting videos, I deleted everything. I was done because I I really don't know honestly, but that was one of the times I was like, you know what, I have to let go of posting videos on here because I just got tired of it. Like how many people can harass you multiple times a day, and you report and block the account? They're not blocked. They're not taken care of because all my receipts for the reports were all just sitting there pending, and I'm literally like, this person is harassing me. So I was done with Snapchat. I was like, I'm done. Yeah, just Snapchat was one of the worst. It's not safe. My locations were turned off. Everything has always been turned off on Snapchat, and it no, it wasn't safe. Maybe for women it's not, because I maybe it's different, but it was horrible. Can you imagine somebody's annoying you, harassing you, and you can't block them because for some reason I don't know what they did to my account. I couldn't block anybody. They would just show up again. And when I googled it, oh, you got harassed by an old classmate? Oh my gosh. Like, it was so crazy. But yeah, they definitely did something to my account because when I tried to create a different account and do the same thing, I was able to block people. The first account that I had for so many years, I was getting really good views. I was about to start like really working hard on getting paid on Snapchat, and then all of a sudden they just started acting funny to the point where I was like, so you just let people harass me pretty much. It was so bad. Oh my God. I'm sorry. That's what? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you should not be dating. You're 14, right? Yeah, the block button has become one of my favorite things. It's just easier. I like TikTok because of this. The blocking is so nice. YouTube sucks because they only allow you to hide someone. When you hide someone, they're still able to message. They're just talking to themselves though. But they can create different accounts that come back. So I've had that where I had someone that was constantly on my videos about something, and I was trying to block him and I couldn't. I didn't know the block button had been taken out years ago. I was like, "Where's the block button?" I couldn't find him. Oh wow, yeah, the photos. That's another thing. Guys were sending me you pictures of you know what, the D pics on my freaking messages, and I'm showing this to Snapchat, and they're not blocking it. Like just uncalled for. So it's hard being a woman. Honestly, it's really hard being a woman in some ways that your safety is just I don't know, it's hard. Cuz I just was so frustrated. Like I literally was so sad to close my account down because I'd worked so hard to post those videos over the years. The videos were doing really well and I had to take them all down and start all over. Um I mean, not start. I'm sorry, not start all over, but just to take them down and close the whole account. Yeah, it's hard. And sometimes women are like, "Oh my God, you guys are complaining." Some men are like, "Stop complaining, blah 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 blah." And I'm like, you don't know how it feels to get pictures that you didn't ask for. It's disgusting, it's gross. Or you tell somebody, "Hey, I'm married, I don't want to talk to you, blah blah." And it's the constant, "Oh, who cares, if you're married, blah blah blah." It's like, dude. So the block button, thank you for the apps that work really well with block buttons. Thank you. Some of them are not as reliable. They work sometimes and sometimes they don't. Oh, oh my God. So they broke the rules. Yeah. Oh, really? That's crazy. Like I just the funny. It's just I don't know why do exes do that though. That I wish there was more women on here, but exes. Why is it that when you let go of people and you leave them alone, now they want to bother you? I had two exes that were I had not talked to in 7 years after I met my husband, like hitting me up and random numbers, and I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, what is there? Like I'm telling my husband, I'm like, these people keep hitting me up. I don't want to talk to you. Like we're done. 7 years ago or eight. I don't know why exes do that. It's ridiculous. That's literally what I said, and I was literally like, I'm gonna put my husband on the phone. And you could talk to him because at this point, this is irritating as hell. Like we had not talked in 8 years. I'm married with a kid. Like, why are you all up in my stories and trying to message me? I don't want to talk to you. Like people act up all this time, but when you leave them and you move on with life, all of a sudden, you know, they're all after you trying to reach out. It's like, no, you had a chance to be with me to do what you needed to do right. You didn't. And so I've moved on. So stop with, man. Yeah, just pop up out of nowhere. Like literally caused something because I was telling I was so mad that I was shaking. I told my husband, I'm like, I cannot keep my ex-boyfriend out of my stories, and I don't know what to do. I've reported him. I've reported him multiple times to Snapchat. I've written a whole letter, and I have my evidence that he's been harassing me in some ways, trying to get watch my stories and comment on things. And literally, they did nothing. And I was so angry that I had to delete my account. I was so mad. Like, leave me alone. Like, so I was like, what the heck? Like, I had to pray about it. I'm like, literally, God, like, this person, I don't want them, like, leave me alone. So, leave me alone. So I had to delete my whole account. I was so sad. Because it took me forever to post those videos. Yeah, my account was always public. Yeah. Which, to a certain point, yes, I understand that's, but also if you want to be a social media person, you kind of do. Because how are people gonna watch? It's almost like you want to add each person each time, and they have to request to add you. It's kind of hard too, because the amount of people that was trying to add me was a lot, so I couldn't keep up with that. So I just put it on public. But at the same time too, before a while back, I had the option of always just blocking people, and then that thing stopped. They just stopped me from blocking people, and I'm like, that's not fair. You know, I had really good control. Every time I saw somebody new add me, I would verify to see who they were, and just check it really fast and see how they're commenting. Oh my gosh, I forgot I was making chickens. I gotta go eat. I'm starving. I'll come back later and talk to you guys.